roundworms of the phylum Nematoda. These guys are super cool because so many of them are parasitic. They make their way through life inside the bodies of other animals. Now, if Nematoda sounds familiar to you, it might be from the nematodes from SpongeBob that ate SpongeBob's pineapple. Remember that episode? Yeah. Crazy enough, though, this is a very inaccurate picture of what a real nematode looks like because they don't have these little segments. That's important because we have a whole subset of worms called the segmented worms, right? A real nematode looks like this guy right here. Notice the smooth, clear body. You also have a lot of them that are microscopic like this. So let's get back to the examples of roundworms. You've got hookworms, trichina, and heartworm. So hookworms are these guys you've probably been warned against in life at some point. This is the reason why you wear shoes outside, because they like to hang out in the dirt and burrow up through animals' feet and get into their intestine. They can make you really sick. Same with trichina, can make you very sick. They like to hang out in meat, specifically pork products. They are present in the muscle inside of a lot of pigs. And that is why you have to cook pork to a higher degree than you do like red meat like beef, because trichina will hang out in there, get into your intestines, and then give you trichinosis, which is basically like a really bad food poisoning. And then you have heartworms. You probably give heartworm medication to your dog, and the reason why is because they're highly susceptible to it. You can get heartworm from other dogs that have heartworm, and you can also sometimes get it from the ground. So check it out. This is a heart infected with heartworms. Looks perfectly healthy, except it's stuffed with this stuff that looks like spaghetti. Yeah, those are all worms. All that's worms. And you can see how it's busted open because there were so many of them present inside of it. This is why it's so important to regularly give your dog heartworm medication. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the advancements of roundworms. Finally, we have something that's dioecious. What does that mean again? Disembodied student, all that means is that there are distinct males and females. One with sperm, one with eggs, and they both need each other in order to reproduce. Take a look at this. I have a picture of a male nematoda and a female nematoda. Notice how much bigger she is than him. They also have a one-way digestive system, so finally we have something that can eat with a mouth and poop with a butt. That's right. Nematodes are capable of continuously eating. This is a huge advancement because they don't have to wait between meals to finish digesting it, spit out their waste, and then bring in some more food. They can just keep going, keep chugging along. I also wanted to take a minute to talk about pinworms. These are really interesting little creatures because they hang out in your digestive system and they can be in there for years and you'd not even realize it. But they have a very telltale sign of being in your body. Pinworms like to come out while you're sleeping and burrow their eggs in your skin, which you will then get a rash from, scratch, and then, well, they're kind of hoping that you'll just pass it on to other creatures just by touching them. Their eggs will get under your nails. But sometimes they're capable of living in your own body so long if you bite your own nails. So when people tell you that you shouldn't chew on your own nails, and I'm personally guilty of this. I have a nervous habit of chewing on my own nails. They're telling you not to do that because you can get things like this in your body, which then suck nutrients out of your intestines instead of your body using them. Very interesting creatures. Super cool. Because they just find these creative ways to keep going in your body. These adaptations that just seem so clever.